One of the highlights of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 is when Paul describes how all believers will be changed when they are gathered up to be with Jesus. Here's some background. Paul has been focusing on the subject of resurrection and the impact on believers. Here's what he says in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 51 to 53. Behold, I tell you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. Let's go through this passage verse by verse. Verse 51, Behold, I tell you a mystery. So take note, I tell you a formerly hidden truth. And then the rest of verse 51, We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. There will be believers who are alive when they are gathered up. Whether dead or alive, all believers will be fundamentally changed. Verse 52, In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. So this change is going to happen fast, in a moment. The twinkling of an eye is rapid, and it will happen at the last trumpet, a final declaration of victory for the church, for all genuine believers. And then the rest of verse 52, For the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. So we hear the sound of triumph. And the dead in Christ will be raised, they'll be resurrected, and they will be raised incorruptible, with bodies no longer subject to decay. And believers who are alive will be changed as well, will be given perfect bodies. And then verse 53, For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So our corruptible, mortal bodies will be exchanged for incorruptible, immortal bodies. In other words, all believers will live forever with new bodies. No more death, no more sickness, and no more fleshly desires. We'll have perfect bodies fit for the other side of eternity. As we reflect upon these verses, we can draw comfort, knowing that loved ones in Christ who have passed will be resurrected and they'll have perfect bodies. We can also draw encouragement and hope, knowing that we who are alive at that time will be transformed instantaneously. May we live in light of our glorious future. Thanks for listening.